The ocean sunfish, Mola, is among the most distinctive and captivating denizens of the open ocean, its massive, flattened body gliding slowly through pelagic waters with an almost surreal grace. Evolution has sculpted this species into a form that is both peculiar and highly specialized, allowing it to thrive in an environment where agility and stealth are less critical than endurance and the ability to exploit vast, sparsely populated habitats. The sunfish's morphology is instantly recognizable. A laterally compressed body, truncated tail, and enormous dorsal and anal fins give it a silhouette unlike any other fish, a living testament to evolutionary experimentation and adaptation. Its unique structure is not merely aesthetic, it provides hydrodynamic stability, allowing the sunfish to navigate ocean currents and vertical gradients in search of prey in suitable thermal conditions. The skin of the ocean sunfish is another remarkable adaptation. Thick, rough, and often covered with parasitic growths, it functions both as a protective barrier and as a substrate for symbiotic organisms such as cleaner fish. Sunbathing at the ocean surface, a behavior from which the species derives its common name, serves multiple purposes: thermoregulation, parasite reduction, and energy conservation. Floating lazily on one side, the sunfish exposes itself to the sun's warmth, aiding in the digestion of nutrient-poor jellyfish meals and stimulating metabolic processes necessary for growth and reproduction. This surface behavior also provides an opportunity for cleaner species to remove parasites, highlighting a fascinating example of interspecies interaction within pelagic ecosystems. Feeding behavior is central to the ecological role of the ocean sunfish. Despite its imposing size, it primarily consumes soft-bodied prey such as jellyfish, salps, and other gelatinous organisms, along with plankton and small invertebrates. Its jaws are relatively weak, yet its enormous mouth allows it to engulf prey efficiently. This specialized diet has critical ecological implications. By controlling jellyfish populations, sunfish contribute to the balance of the planktonic food web, indirectly supporting species at multiple trophic levels. The sunfish exhibits slow, deliberate movements during foraging, conserving energy in an environment where food density is low and distances between prey patches are vast, a strategy that underscores the balance between size, metabolic demand, and resource availability. The ocean sunfish's habitat spans temperate and tropical oceans worldwide, with a preference for epipelagic zones that offer abundant sunlight, moderate temperatures, and prey availability. Seasonal and latitudinal migrations reflect a sophisticated response to environmental variability, with individuals traveling hundreds or even thousands of kilometers to exploit feeding grounds, mate, or find optimal thermal conditions. Unlike many more agile pelagic predators, sunfish rely on their massive size, energy efficiency, and tolerance of fluctuating conditions to navigate the open ocean. These migratory patterns also influence ecosystem connectivity, transporting energy and nutrients across wide spatial scales and linking disparate marine habitats through their movements. Social and interspecies interactions of the ocean sunfish are subtle but ecologically meaningful. Generally solitary, sunfish occasionally aggregate in areas of abundant food or cleaning stations, where interactions with smaller fish reduce parasitic loads. Despite their size, sunfish exhibit non-aggressive behaviors, reflecting an evolutionary strategy of passive coexistence rather than territorial dominance. This gentle nature has earned them admiration among marine enthusiasts and researchers alike, emphasizing the contrast between their imposing physical presence and peaceful ecological role. Observing these interactions provides valuable insights into the dynamics of pelagic communities and the subtle ways in which large organisms influence ecological processes. Reproductive behavior in ocean sunfish is extraordinary in its scale. Females are among the most fecund of all vertebrates, capable of producing millions of eggs in a single spawning event. Fertilization is external, and the larvae are tiny, planktonic, and highly vulnerable, relying on the ocean currents for dispersal and survival. Juvenile sunfish gradually develop the characteristic flattened body and large fins as they grow, a transformation that highlights the dramatic ontogenetic changes within this species. The high reproductive output and planktonic larval dispersal reflect an evolutionary strategy designed to offset high mortality rates in a vast and predator-rich pelagic environment. The ecological role of the ocean sunfish is multifaceted and influential. As a mid-level predator of gelatinous organisms, it regulates jellyfish abundance, thereby influencing plankton dynamics and the availability of resources for other marine species. Its presence supports cleaner fish populations, which remove parasites and interact with multiple species. In addition, sunfish themselves serve as prey for large predators such as sharks and orcas, creating cascading effects throughout the pelagic food web. Through these interactions, the sunfish exemplifies the interconnectedness of open ocean ecosystems and the subtle yet profound effects a single species can have on ecological stability. The behavioral ecology of the ocean sunfish highlights a balance between vulnerability and adaptation in the vast open ocean. Despite its immense size, often exceeding 2 meters in length and weighing over a ton, the sunfish moves with a languid grace, conserving energy while maintaining a presence across expansive pelagic zones. Its limited speed makes it susceptible to predation by large sharks, killer whales, and sea lions, yet its sheer bulk deters many potential threats. Floating near the surface, sometimes basking on one side, the sunfish exposes itself to aerial observation but simultaneously regulates body temperature and facilitates parasite removal, a strategic trade-off that underscores the evolutionary ingenuity of this species. Locomotion in the sunfish is a marvel of adaptation. Lacking a conventional caudal fin, it propels itself using its elongated dorsal and anal fins in a sculling motion, generating lift and forward momentum. This technique allows efficient travel over long distances while maintaining maneuverability despite the lack of a tail fin. The pectoral fins, though small relative to body size, assist with stabilization, turning, and balance. Observations of sunfish in the wild reveal a combination of surface basking and occasional deep dives, sometimes reaching several hundred meters, as they exploit thermal layers and prey distributions. These vertical excursions illustrate a sophisticated understanding of the three-dimensional environment, integrating sensory perception, hydrodynamics, and energy management. Feeding strategy is central to the ocean sunfish's ecological influence. By consuming enormous quantities of jellyfish, salps, and other gelatinous organisms, it regulates populations that might otherwise proliferate unchecked, altering planktonic community structures and influencing nutrient flows. Despite a diet consisting largely of low-calorie prey, the sunfish's massive size is maintained through the sheer volume of consumption and energy-conserving behaviors. Seasonal and geographic variations in diet reflect flexibility, with occasional ingestion of small fish, larvae, and squid supplementing nutritional needs. This dietary specialization demonstrates evolutionary compromise. Abundant but low-energy prey requires efficient foraging, slow movement, and minimal energy expenditure. The social behavior of ocean sunfish is limited yet ecologically significant. Typically solitary, individuals may congregate near productive feeding areas or cleaning stations, where smaller fish, such as wrasses and juvenile wrasses, remove ectoparasites. This mutualistic relationship benefits both species. Cleaner fish gain sustenance, while sunfish experience reduced parasite loads and enhanced skin health. These cleaning interactions occur more frequently during surface basking and may influence patterns of habitat use. The sunfish's generally peaceful demeanor allows coexistence with a variety of pelagic species, emphasizing its ecological role as a non-aggressive yet influential organism in marine communities. Reproduction and life history in ocean sunfish exemplify the evolutionary strategies of pelagic giants. Females produce tens of millions of eggs, the largest fecundity recorded among vertebrates, a necessity given the high mortality of planktonic larvae. Spawning occurs in offshore waters, with fertilized eggs drifting with currents, exposing hatchlings to a world of predators and environmental challenges. Juvenile sunfish undergo rapid morphological changes, gradually developing the iconic truncated body and large dorsal and anal fins. Growth rates are substantial, with individuals reaching sexual maturity in several years. This life history strategy emphasizes the balance between reproductive output, larval dispersal, and survival in a predator-rich, variable environment. The ocean sunfish plays a critical role in marine ecosystems, extending far beyond its immediate trophic interactions. By controlling jellyfish populations, it indirectly supports other plankton-feeding species, maintains energy flow through food webs, and contributes to nutrient redistribution in the water column. The species' vertical movements link surface and deeper waters, facilitating nutrient cycling across ocean layers. Additionally, as a prey item for large pelagic predators, sunfish integrate into broader marine food webs, demonstrating the interdependence of organisms at multiple trophic levels. These interactions underscore the importance of preserving sunfish populations to maintain the stability and resilience of pelagic ecosystems. Human impacts present significant threats to the ocean sunfish. Bycatch in drift nets, longlines, and trawling operations is a primary source of mortality, often leading to injury or death for these slow-moving giants. Marine pollution, particularly plastics mistaken for jellyfish, poses additional hazards, affecting digestive health and survival. Climate change and ocean warming alter prey distributions and habitat conditions, potentially influencing migration patterns and reproductive success. Conservation strategies, including the establishment of marine protected areas, bycatch reduction measures, and international cooperation on pelagic species management, are critical for mitigating these threats. Monitoring and research efforts provide essential data to guide sustainable practices and ensure the continued survival of this remarkable species. The ocean sunfish's place in human culture and science reflects its striking appearance, unique behavior, and ecological significance. Its massive size and unusual shape make it a captivating subject for documentaries, photography, and scientific study. Researchers examine its feeding ecology, reproductive strategies, and migratory behavior to understand broader marine processes and evolutionary adaptations among large pelagic species. Education and outreach programs leverage the sunfish's iconic status to promote marine conservation, sustainable fisheries, and public awareness of the vulnerability of oceanic ecosystems. By studying and celebrating the ocean sunfish, humans gain insight into the complexity, resilience, and interconnectedness of life in the open ocean. The final part of the ocean sunfish story brings into focus the species' integration within the open ocean ecosystem and its broader significance in the natural world. Adult sunfish are masters of energy efficiency, moving through the pelagic zone with deliberate motions, conserving resources while interacting with a dynamic, three-dimensional habitat. Their immense body size serves multiple ecological functions. It deters smaller predators, allows prolonged fasting periods when prey is scarce, and facilitates wide-ranging migrations in search of abundant feeding grounds. Observing these movements highlights a fascinating interplay between physiology, environmental pressures, and behavioral strategies that has evolved over millions of years to suit life in the open ocean. As the sunfish glides through the water, its sensory systems are finely attuned to its surroundings. Vision allows detection of prey and predators in sunlit layers, while mechanoreception helps perceive changes in water currents and pressure. These sensory inputs guide vertical and horizontal migrations, enabling the fish to exploit thermal layers, track prey blooms, and avoid hazards. The ability to respond to environmental cues with precise, energy-efficient movements illustrates a sophisticated integration of anatomy, physiology, and behavior, a hallmark of evolutionary refinement in large pelagic species. The ecological role of the ocean sunfish extends beyond its direct trophic interactions. By consuming jellyfish, it helps maintain planktonic balance and prevents overpopulation that could disrupt marine food webs. Its presence also supports symbiotic cleaner fish species, which remove parasites from the sunfish's skin while benefiting from a reliable food source. Additionally, as prey for apex predators like sharks and orcas, sunfish link multiple levels of the food chain, demonstrating their significance as both predator and prey. These interactions exemplify the interconnectedness of oceanic ecosystems and the cascading effects a single species can have on community structure, biodiversity, and ecological stability. Reproduction and larval development are critical components of sunfish ecology. The enormous fecundity of females, producing tens of millions of eggs, offsets high larval mortality in the vast and predator-rich pelagic environment. These larvae are tiny and highly vulnerable, relying on ocean currents for dispersal while developing essential survival behaviors. The growth and transformation from larval stage to juvenile sunfish involve dramatic morphological changes, culminating in the development of the species' signature flattened body and large dorsal and anal fins. This ontogenetic journey reflects an intricate balance between survival, growth, and reproductive output, demonstrating evolutionary strategies optimized for life in open waters. The life of the ocean sunfish is inseparable from the dynamic environmental conditions of the open ocean. Temperature fluctuations, prey availability, seasonal currents, and human impacts shape behavior, migration, and survival. Climate change, overfishing, and pollution introduce unprecedented challenges, affecting prey distributions, altering migration patterns, and increasing mortality from bycatch and ingestion of marine debris. These stressors underscore the need for concerted conservation efforts, including sustainable fishing practices, establishment of marine protected areas, and global cooperation in monitoring and managing pelagic species. Protecting the sunfish is not only about conserving a single species but preserving the complex web of interactions that sustain oceanic ecosystems. Human fascination with the ocean sunfish has grown alongside scientific research and media exposure. Its enormous size, unusual silhouette, and gentle demeanor captivate divers, filmmakers, and marine enthusiasts. Documentaries highlight its slow, deliberate movements, basking behavior, and occasional deep dives, offering glimpses into a species rarely observed at close range. Scientists study its physiology, migratory patterns, and ecological interactions to better understand pelagic systems, energy dynamics, and evolutionary adaptations in large vertebrates. Public engagement through education and conservation campaigns emphasizes the species' vulnerability and ecological significance, fostering awareness of the challenges facing open ocean environments and the need for protective measures. In essence, the ocean sunfish exemplifies the balance between vulnerability and resilience in marine life. Its adaptations, morphological, behavioral, and physiological, allow it to survive in an environment characterized by scarcity, unpredictability, and predation risk. Its ecological contributions, from regulating jellyfish populations to supporting cleaner species and serving as prey for apex predators, illustrate the complexity and interdependence of oceanic ecosystems. The sunfish's life history, from vulnerable larva to colossal adult, underscores the evolutionary ingenuity required to thrive in the vast, open waters of the world's oceans. Conservation and continued research are paramount to ensuring the persistence of ocean sunfish populations. Monitoring programs, sustainable fisheries management, and protection of critical habitats help mitigate the pressures of bycatch, pollution, and climate change. Additionally, citizen science initiatives and public education campaigns raise awareness about the species' role in marine ecosystems, promoting stewardship of the oceans. The ocean sunfish serves as a charismatic ambassador for marine conservation, reminding us of the importance of preserving biodiversity, maintaining ecological balance, and understanding the intricate web of life that stretches across the planet's waters. The story of the ocean sunfish is ultimately a testament to the extraordinary adaptations that allow life to flourish in extreme and variable environments. Its massive form, deliberate movements, and gentle nature embody the elegance and complexity of pelagic ecosystems. Each individual sunfish carries with it the legacy of millions of years of evolutionary refinement, a living symbol of resilience, adaptation, and ecological integration. By studying, protecting, and appreciating this magnificent species, humans gain insight not only into the life of a singular oceanic giant but also into the broader processes that sustain marine biodiversity, ecosystem stability, and the intricate connections that link all forms of life in the ocean. As the sunfish drifts beneath the sunlit surface, occasionally turning to expose its vast body, it reminds us of the quiet grandeur and subtle sophistication of marine life. Its presence connects predators and prey, links vertical and horizontal ocean layers, and influences community dynamics in ways both direct and indirect. The ocean sunfish is more than a biological curiosity. It is an ecological keystone, a subject of scientific inquiry, and a symbol of the resilience of life in the world's oceans. Protecting and understanding this species ensures that the open ocean continues to thrive, offering both ecological stability and inspiration for generations of researchers, conservationists, and ocean enthusiasts alike.